I think it comes down to perspective in the NFL. You're going to have some games you play well, some games you don't. It felt like that game was kind of the perfect storm. But it's one of those things you got to have the right perspective. How do we learn from this? This doesn't define who we are. You know, it's one game and we're chomping at the bit to move on. The struggle in the NFL is you got to wait 6 days to get another opportunity.
You're at 11, 11, 11, 4th and 1. Fast break gold.
Well, yeah, I think it's the character of the coaches and the players that are here. Guys really enjoy coming to work together, spending time together. Guys trust that the guy next to them's putting in the work to be prepared on Sunday. And when you have that, you're not checking everybody else. You're not having to worry about what other guys are doing because you just do your job really well.
If the ball's middle, go right. If the ball's left hash, do you care field or boundary?
I think it's, no, I think it's whatever you...
Okay.
However we have it set up now.
Okay.
It's man, you don't even have to be...
And they want to grab you, so if you can,
like, you don't have
avoid
to be all that depth.
Agreed. Just random pass thoughts to open. Is there anything in there you don't love?
There's a trust factor. There's, you know, we got a lot of likable guys. Guys enjoy spending time around each other. And so I think that's something that kind of adds to the environment we have here.
Let's get started. 3rd and 2. Comfy left buster, wristband 30. 18 grenade F lead Z crack. U track right tight, 48 Y buckets. Good dab. Good job, Cal. Great depth, good job. Good, Evan. That's good, Evan. That's a great spot. Now if he gets depth, ball's coming to you and you stay wide. Perfect. Good, Christian. Good release, good job. And he just ran in there, sold that, and broke out.
So that was his route in the beginning.
What? Yeah, it's a baseline return. Marvin ran it. Chargers, playoff game, touchdown, 3rd down.
We try to not make any game bigger than the others, just because ultimately it doesn't matter. I mean, what lies outside the white lines does not matter.
Good route. Good job, Cal. My only thing is your zone and you got showbiz with a thump showbiz. So if you don't throw that, what are you throwing?
You know, our guys do a great job of attacking the week regardless of if it was a good week, it was a bad week the week prior. It's all about this week. It's all about the 3 hours coming up on Sunday.
Third and goal, just inside the 4-yard line, just about touching the 4.
Take a shot at the end zone here on this 3rd down play. But what's your call going to be? You know, as an offensive coordinator, you've got a lot of plays in this tight red area, and you've got a lot of plays for like a 2-point scenario, and this is exactly in that kind of a zone. So you are prepared for this moment.
He drops, 4-man rush, fires left corner of the end zone. That ball is going to be caught for the touchdown in the left corner of the end zone. Calvin Ridley, touchdown, Jacksonville.
We reviewed the tape. We showed him the practice clip from Friday of us running that play, throwing the ball exactly to the back pylon, him doing the exact same thing. He ran his route no different. Steps, landmarks, where the ball was thrown, where the ball was caught, his feet down, I mean, it was identical. So I think you're just seeing as you get into week 11, get into week 12, 13, 14, these reps just accumulate. 9 months of reps are catching up to us. We're capable of winning different ways, playing a different type of game depending on the dynamics of a game. There's times where you go in thinking if we can score 24 points and not turn the ball, we're going to win this game.
Calvin makes the catch. That is a terrific catch.
There's times where we need to be explosive, dynamic. We need big plays. We need to be able to score quickly if need be.
To the pylon, he dives, touchdown!
And then there's times where you want to possess the ball. You know, give our defense breaks, keep their offense out of rhythm. We feel like our offense is capable of playing whatever game is necessary to give our team the best chance to win.
I mean, Tony, you called it. That Jaguar offense went right down the field.
Consecutive success out of consecutive units is huge. So defense gets to take away, offense scores. That just creates a lot of energy on the sidelines. When we play with a lot of energy, you know, I think you see a lot of good things happen.
On comes Logan Cook. Only second time he's punted today. His first punt was 54 yards. This will be just his second punt of the day. Eric Guerrer is the return man.
The long snapper should go unnoticed. It's kind of like the motto that we live by. If you hear our name, it's usually not a good thing, right? Just do your job, go unnoticed, make the field goals, punt the ball, and that's the long snapper, essentially.
Well, you haven't done that unnoticed because you've been making a bunch of big hits. That's good.
Yeah. The way it worked out, the ball kind of got funneled to me. I saw an opportunity, so I took my shot.
The ball came out at the end of the play, the Jags have it.
When it came out, I figured that people were going to be around me to get the ball, and nobody was there, so I just dove on it. I wish I would have maybe tried to stand up and pick up and get a few yards under my name, but we'll take it.
The ball came out and the Jags have it at the 35-yard line of the Tennessee Titans.
So I definitely take pride in my coverage ability. Got to keep the main thing though, and get the ball to Logan, keep him safe, you know. But how often does the long snapper do that, right?
Listen. I'm really proud. I'm proud of the way you guys have put in the work during the course of the week. Okay? During the course of the week. Pay attention to detail. You do your job. You go out and execute. I know practices aren't fun sometimes, but you know what? It pays off out here on these game days, right? That's a great job. Great job. My hat's off to you. All right, we got one. 1, 2, 3. All right, bring it up. All right, good morning. Good morning. A little announcement here for you. We have a gentleman in the room that has been nominated this year for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. And it's not only for excellence, obviously, on the football field, but it's for philanthropy and in the community and everything that they do outside of football, okay? And so this year's nominee for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Congratulations on that. All right, so again, today, guys, a big third down day. Focus in, lock in, a lot of energy, full speed throughout the entire practice. It's not long. Walk through right into practice. Let's rock and roll, detail your work. All right, let's break up.
Lock in, let's get our work done. Get him. Good, finish, good. Good, Christian, good depth.
Keep the ball. Great eyes.
You got an AFC South showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Could be one of the games of the week. And the Texans, they're not just looking at playoffs, they're looking at a potential division title run. And this will be an amazing test going up against the Jaguars, a pivotal game in the AFC South.
It's going to be an exciting football game. I'm with you in that this is, it's 1 p.m., but it's one of the best games of the day on Sunday. It's two quarterbacks that we know can make a ton of plays. It's two offenses that can make a ton of plays. It's two defenses that, are pretty damn good, got some playmakers.
CJ Stroud playing unbelievable football right now, especially for a rookie. I'm starting to see him in the MVP conversation. This is going to be a nice battle between Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud going forward.
Winner is going to be in first place in that division, and it's been a long time since these teams have been this good when they've played each other. First time in 16 years, both are over 500 when they play.
Yeah, and in this history, this series, the Texans have actually owned this series. They've won 10 of the last 11, including blowing them out earlier this year.
A shocking finish. Houston beats Jacksonville in Jacksonville 37-17.
It just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Everybody was embarrassed after that game. Nobody was proud of how we played because we knew that wasn't us, and that lit a fire in us. And I think when you go back and you watch it before you take the field on Sunday, it does the same thing again. And like I said, nobody was proud of the performance that we put on, so it was up to us in a must-win situation to go out there and take control and play our brand of football, and we knew if we did that, we'd come out with a win.
And we welcome you to a huge showdown in the AFC South from NRG Stadium. We have a big one here in Houston and two big division rivals in a game that means everything today.
Rivalry You have to play it a little bit different. It's just a different energy. You don't like them, they don't like you. It's always high emotions, high energy. Come down to the last play.
Just a game where two opponents don't like one another. Opponents, fan bases. There's just a heightened level of, I guess, almost incentive to beat that other team.
If your energy doesn't match that type of energy of the game, then you're not going to show up. So for us, it's, we have to find a different level and channel that and go out there and dominate.
Can you have a big rivalry in the NFL without two franchise quarterbacks? And that's what both these organizations have. Trevor Lawrence, obviously, we know about him. C.J. Stroud, I think, has surprised some people. Best quarterback in this draft and is putting up numbers that are ridiculous. You could argue which one of those guys have a big day today will go a long way in determining the outcome.
Trevor fires middle of the field. Stroud rolling to his right. Fires. Screen to the right side. Stroud against the blitz. Fires it deep downfield. Now he fires to the middle of the field. That's caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown. He's going to walk into the end zone. Jacksonville extends the lead. Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead.
You got two really good quarterbacks. You have two really good head coaches. And just hold on to your hat.
We always like to identify ourselves as being able to win in any type of way.
Diving catch is made by Christian Kirk.
If you're going to take away the pass, then we can run for 200.
Dearness Johnson, all kind of running. That is a terrific gainer.
If you're going to take away the run, then we can throw for 400.
Fires back in the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Jacksonville has taken the lead.
When you play for one another and you trust in one another, you know that no matter what, you're going to find a way. And everybody's going to do everything they can to put our team in better positions to win football games.
The Texans will take over with 3:01 to play, trailing Jacksonville 24-21.
Well, Frank, when has this Jaguar team been at their best? When they play complementary football. When each phase does their part. And right now it's on the defense. Now they need to be stout and get the Texans off the field.
When you play against two high-profile offenses, the best defense is going to win the game.
He's going to get sacked. Josh Allen got him again. Loss of 15 yards.
The standard that we set as a defense.
That ball's tipped and incomplete.
We're going to have to show up. This is why I need to put what I've studied on film, what I think I know what beats him. I need it at this moment. We got to win this game.
Here we go, third down. Big play here. Dropping a Stroud again, pump fake. Scrambling around a little bit. Now he fires middle of the field, that's caught again. Robert Woods, the veteran, has it to the 37-yard line of Jacksonville.
As a defense, sometimes you can't stick to the script. Sometimes something may happen, but it's not about what you think about during that process. It's just about how well are you going to keep responding to those moments. What am I doing? How can I do that better? I'm obviously frustrated myself because I'm not making those plays for my team, but I'd rather be angry but not doubtful, not being stuck to this is the only way we can win. It's a 4-quarter game, and we treat it like such. You never know who's going to be the guy to step up, but you just got to keep on fighting, keep on finding ways to win.
125, the clock continues to turn. Now you want to hold them to a field goal try. Shotgun for Stroud, dropping, scrambling away. He gets hit. He's going to get sacked again. Josh Allen got there first. Trayvon Walker finished him off. Dropping the throw. Fires the middle of the field. The ball's caught. 7-yard gain. Clock continues to turn. There are no timeouts. Third down. The Jags get there. They hit him as he let it go, and it's incomplete. Now here comes the field goal team. It's a 58-yarder from the left hash with 34 seconds to play in the ball game. Texans are out of timeout, so the game ends if he misses. Johnson puts it down. There's the kick. The 58-yard field goal is... It hit the crossbar and came back. The field goal is no good. The Jags have come and beaten the Houston Texans and have a 2-game lead in the AFC South. How good is that?
To come away with that win on the road after they beat us up pretty good, back here in Jacksonville early in the season, and to rebound that way, and again to respond, it showed a lot of character in the football team.
60 minutes, nice job.
Houston was and is playing really, really good this late in the season, and going down there, we were kind of playing for first place in the AFC South, and yeah, that's the biggest thing. You win your division, you're in. And so our goal and focus is still that, to win the AFC South. And, you try to go out and win every football game. With the games remaining, you got to put your best your best foot forward. You got to be playing your best football so we can put ourselves in a position here at the end of the season.
1, 2, 3.
This late in the year, it doesn't get any easier. Every game's kind of a playoff game. That's the mentality you have to have. We've lost some tough ones here lately. 2 tough losses to AFC North teams. Overtime with the Bengals, who we know they've been in the Super Bowl. They've been one of the top teams in the AFC.
The 48-yarder wins it for Cincinnati, and they have come to Jacksonville and beaten the Jaguars 34-31 in overtime on a Monday night at Everbank Stadium.
And then Cleveland, who's a rising football team and playing extremely well.
The Browns are going to beat the Jaguars 31-27. Jags will have lost now the second of these 3 games in a row against AFC North teams. 2 losses by a total of 7 points. And it doesn't get much easier. Yet another really good team, maybe the best of all of them from the AFC North, comes calling on Sunday.
Everybody has to look at themselves and their performance and be critical of themselves first, coaches as well. But at the same time, it's a matter of just staying focused on us. And it's always going to be about us and making sure that we take care of our business, that we continue to learn, we continue to grow as a football team and as individuals. And that's all part of learning how to win, how they bounce back from that loss. All our guys will be motivated and ready to rebound, ready to respond from last week, and ready to make a push, towards the postseason. And this is just a step in that direction.